Today we're going to spend some time making our very own geoboards. There's a few different ways that we can do this, and there's a couple different things in your kit. So to get you started, there is a round piece of cork, which is fairly thick. You've got a box of thumbtacks, push pins, whatever you choose to call them. I really liked the idea that they were in the box because it means that they can be stored and put away pretty easily. You've also got a bag with a variety of different sizes of elastics as well as different colors. So these are probably the ones that I would get started with and let your child or children experiment with first because they are a little bit bigger. It's probably an activity that you want to make sure you're doing at a table just so that we can kind of keep everything all together. You're also going to have some of these smaller elastics. They're the really small ones that we often we use sometimes when like really young ones have lots of hair. We'll sometimes use these ones. I have put them in a separate baggie just because if you've got younger children at home, I really don't want these to be choking hazards. So keep them tucked away and maybe pull them out once they've had a chance to really get familiar with this activity. There are these smaller ones though. If you've got older ones, this might present a little bit more of a challenge. Okay, so we've got our cork and we've got our pins. So in all honesty, this is an activity that really can take you anywhere you want it to. The one thing I will say, kids at home, these push pins, they're really sharp. They can be super, super sharp. So you want to make sure that you're being extra careful and very gentle. So when you're picking up your pins, you always want to pick them up by this little part over here, just like that. And if for any reason you have to touch the end, take your two fingers like this and just gently over top. So we're not gonna poke them in, that would really hurt. So we're just gonna carefully hold on to them like this. Now, the thing about the Geoboard is that we're really just looking to create some different designs or patterns. And once you decide to take your cork out, not your cork, but your pins out, you can change up your design. So there's a few different ways that you can go ahead and do your board. I think what I'm going to try at first is to maybe do a bit of a pattern. And the cork itself is thick enough that if you push your pin all the way in, it's not coming out on the other side, which is perfect. So I've gone clear, black, green, red. Clear, black. What do I need next? If you guessed green, you're right. So I'll put a green and then another red. Now, what do I need after the red? Another clear. And we're going to end up with two clears beside each other, and that's okay. And I have one in the middle. So I think what I want to try is, I'm going to take one of these green elastics, I'm going to stretch it a little bit, and I think I'm going to connect it to the green pin. And I'm actually going to move this a little more over to the middle. Now I'm going to take another green elastic, and I'm going to match it there. And let's see if the red one is stretchy enough. Oh, look at that. I'm going to use that red one. I think I'm going to do another red one. Now there are some black elastics here, but they look pretty small. I don't know if it'll stretch. Yeah, whoops. I think I let it go too soon. No, maybe I have too many wrapped around this one pin. Is it going to stay this time? There we go. I think what I'm going to do though is stick another pin beside it because I don't think I'm going to be able to stick any more on there. There's that one. And then, what colors haven't I used yet? Maybe I'll try blue. don't see any blue. Maybe I'll use blue for my clear pins. So there's just one example of something that we can do with our cork. Now, it doesn't always have to be in a circle either. I've got another piece right over here. Now, I wonder, how would I go about making it square? Maybe I'll put one in this corner, one in this corner, and this corner. Now I need to use some elastics to help me make my square. Which ones do I think will stretch the best? Let's try red. I'm going to try to make a red square. There's my red square. Now, I could also decide that I'm going to turn it into a triangle. I can do that by taking off one elastic, two elastics, and just put my elastic this way. Now, I have a triangle. So we've made a square and we've made a triangle. Do you think you could make a house? Go ahead, give it a try. Let's see what you come up with. Don't forget, you also have those smaller elastics over here for those of you who are feeling like you might want a bit more of a challenge. They are pretty stretchy. There, I've made it work, and what happens? Can you hear that? This is kind of like a star guitar. Could we sing a song while we did this? I think the green elastic makes my favorite sound. Do you hear it? Does the green elastic sound different than the blue elastic? Go ahead, give it a try. Check out all the different sounds. Make sure you send us some pictures to show us what you create with your Geoboards. We hope you enjoyed this activity, and we'll see you next time. Ona! Hope you enjoyed today's activity. We'll see you soon. Ona!